Avast you salty sailors, and welcome to the first ever episode of Goldbrine's Grave. I'm Cameron Holt. I'll be your game master for the evening.
He's our big guy.
I'll be the adult.
Someone's got to be.
I'm joined by the seafaring Arcana crew.
Arr.
I didn't find a thing to say.
Like one thing pirates say, pretty notoriously.
Yo ho.
Vayas.
It's the our first ever episode of Daggerheart. We're going to be playing in an original campaign frame that I came up with called Goldbrine's Grave. We've got pirates, leviathan, the oil punk, eldritch horrors, and much more awaiting us on the high seas of the Wanderrest. Check out our Patreon if you want the campaign frame for your very own. It's only $3 to get everything that we do over there, and that includes this whole campaign frame, so you can run your own Daggerheart campaigns within Goldbrine's Grave.
Warning, we don't know what we're doing.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Viewer forgiveness is requested.
Yeah, it is our first time playing Daggerheart on the show, and ever playing Daggerheart. So we'll probably have some rules flubs, and there will probably be a lot of cuts and edits.
Be nice.
It's going to be a good time. So without further ado, let's hop in and set sail into the first episode of Goldbrine's Grave. Rain-slick streets of brick and cobbled stone glint with the reflections of yellow lamplight beneath a starless sky. A drunken sailor stumbles into the tavern, slamming the door behind him, and as he does, we see the wooden sign outside swings on its rusty chain. Elaborately carved, curling letters spell out the Crooked Compass, with an imperfect drawing that perfectly matches its namesake. Inside, sailors and merchants of ill repute bang on tables, throw knives at dartboards, and there are always at least 2 fistfights at any given time. A small group, deep in their cups, are just finishing up a shanty that everyone knows. Sing low for Jenny, she's deep and she's dark, where coral will grow on the ribs and the bark, where her lullaby will be the waves for your shroud. Her kisses are cold as her brother is loud. And they all cheers and spill the ale all over the place. A number of boos also erupt from the crowd, which leads to 2 more fistfights that sputter out half-heartedly.
Hell yeah.
Laughing loudest and heartiest of all is an androgynous figure, as tall as their voice is loud. The lithe form of Captain Calidus Goldbrine sways more on land than at sea as they slosh a tankard of bluish ale about. Long golden locks spiral out from a tastefully tattered tricorn hat, in front of which stretch 2 elegantly curled horns. One of their green eyes bears a wicked scar from the kiss of a leviathan, if the stories are to be believed. In the seats surrounding Captain Calidus are their most loyal crewmates, the Goldbrine Pirates. McCall, would you mind describing your character for us, please?
I think you see a little hooded figure that, as the hood kind of falls back, there's this electric blue skin and bright amber eyes of a little ribbit character. And I think that they're playing like Mumbly Peg with a dagger, and they have webbed feet, so it's just stabbing right with webs.
There's probably just like holes worn already in each one. Excellent. And nearby the table of this slippery, bloody scene, Josh, would you mind describing your character for us?
Yeah, you see a Simia, so a monkey person, more specifically Emperor Tamarin. So he's got a big, like, waxed mustache.
Oh,
but,
hell yeah. He waxes it?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I think he's
like
got
an animal.
a couple of scars on his face and is wearing some very light armor, like almost just cloth. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Nearby are a couple of other tavern goers that are not actually members of Goldbrine's crew, but have been spending some time with them during this stint on land. Sam, would you mind describing your character for us?
There's still kind of like sand clinging to like oil dark hair. Like it's not greasy per se, but it's also not clean, really. And it has that kind of like oil slick look to it. So in where the light hits it, it's a little like iridescent. Her skin is like ashen gray, like somebody that maybe like spends most of their time in the dark. Big, huge eyes that fill up a greater portion of the face that like they're just kind of wet looking. They're very dark and you can't always tell like exactly where they're looking. Thin little mouth.
Like a little wall-eyed a little bit?
A little wall-eyed a little bit. You've seen pit bulls.
Yeah.
Kind of that, but if it was a person. Tiny nose that's kind of like crinkled and like slitted. You can see where it might like be able to close off. And the same is true of the ears. They're kind of like thin and membranous, and you can see where like if water were to go over this person, they could like close off their holes.
I think she's a mermaid.
And her teeth are just a little sharp and craggly.
Definitely a mermaid.
And yeah, that's me.
Hell yeah. One of the two fist fights that's sputtering down, you hear somebody slams a large spoon into a metal tankard, and there's almost this ringing of a bell sound as coming down from the sky with an elbow onto the other combatant. Matt, would you mind describing your character for us?
A tall, very handsome, glittering gold orange cat boy with emerald green eyes that have no thoughts behind them whatsoever.
I love it.
Coming down, delivering the shock and paw move from the top rope.
Excellent.
But yeah, he does have on also some chainmail armor, and you see some interesting. I guess they're more gloves than gauntlets, but they're gauntlet glove type thing.
Yeah, like armored gloves that are like snug to the paws.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
With little openings at the end for the claws to pop out if necessary.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
If necessary.
Necessary.
A very wide and ovular galapa, this very large side of like mossy tortoise that has there's like moss dangling down the front, fully unclothed because he's got a shell, but there is a belt across that's just has to have been special made to fit all the way around his shell at the waist. Walks over and puts a drink into your hand. He's like,
Good show, a good show. What was your name there again?
Clawful good.
Clawful good. Excellent. He cheers
Hold
you.
on right there. I drank the whole thing.
I don't think I've seen you lose a fight yet in the 2 days we've been docked here. Come, join us.
Well, I certainly wouldn't let you watch if I lost.
All right.
Close your eyes, I'm losing.
Remember, he's dumb as hell.
And you there, where was it that you came from again, you said?
The beach.
Right, that's what I thought. And your name is Fish.
My name is Fish.
You like to be called that.
That's what I'm called.
Wonderful.
I've always been called.
Well, pleasure to meet you, little fish. You're always welcome among Goldbrine's crew.
Like, cheers you as well. Clearly very deep in his cups.
Can I have something? I'm hungry.
Oh, looks over at the table and just like grabs a handful of mixed nuts and puts them in your palm.
You're welcome to help yourself to those. Oh.
Not gonna lie, I did not know you were role playing. What does she need?
I'm a physical actor, is kind of my thing.
Each of you notice. I think the two of you, even though not part of Goldbrine's crew, I think you are aware of sort of the gravitas and the legends about Goldbrine, Captain Calidus. You all take note that Goldbrine is constantly kind of like fidgeting, whereas most people in here are like swaying and deep in their cups and are like really slowing down. Goldbrine, who is drinking, has just been like doing a lot of tapping on the edge of their mug, has been up and
ASMR.
lingering. Yeah. Sorry, everyone. They've been just kind of like lingering and pacing a lot throughout the bar. They're not their usual relaxed self.
Everything all right, boss? Ow, 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 ow.
Yes. Sorry. Just looking forward to getting back out on the Wanderrest.
Yes.
You know how I feel about
Some like little spurts every time.
Sorry, my mind has been wandering out on the waves. It's our last night in port, so let's make it a memorable one, shall we? Another round for everyone, on me. And cheers go out up once again as various ales and whiskeys are brought out.
Just pour it on me and like blink slowly.
Absorb it through your skin. Incredible.
Interestingly enough, most of the ale here, they specialize in
Frogs.
frogs. Yeah, no, they specialize in a sort of sea salt sour that has this really deep electric blue color to it. So it actually matches your pigmentation very nicely.
Salty dough.
McCall would be into that. That sounds good.
I'm
Yeah.
sure it's not
Yeah.
just Powerade.
Yeah, kind of
It sounds like Powerade.
Powerade
It does.
beer.
It looks like Powerade, but with bubbles.
Powerade, sponsor us. Or
Don't. I mean, do. I don't know.
I'll drink you.
I don't know about their politics.
I don't either.
Be good and then sponsor us.
Yeah.
You're on thin ice.
You're on thin ice.
Good.
Just gonna open every sponsorship deal that way. You're on thin ice.
Please sponsor
Make a
us.
pitch.
You're on thin.
You're on waivers.
What are each of you getting up to? You can just continue stabbing your hands over
I have
there.
a few other things too. Just in general reach.
Yeah, just like thick slab pork chop. Pick that up. Get a little bit of taste of blood with it as well, as you take a bite.
How you like it?
There's a shiver of joy.
So wait, who's been on the crew? You're just joining up.
Yeah.
Right?
I think both of us are.
I wanna come along, you know?
And we've been on the crew?
Joining up, eh?
Yeah. I feel like I don't know. There's not much to do here.
Certainly.
And, you know.
Well, and unless you're swimming in coin and like rubbing elbows with those who would sell their fellow man, then certainly plenty to do in the coin-tide isles, but
You could sit in the sand.
I mean, sand is okay. It's not necessarily my favorite thing.
We always bring a chest of sand on the ship with us when we go out to sea. Have a nice reminder of what we've got waiting for us, though. If I'm being honest, it's more for the crew. I long for the waves.
It's a litter box.
I can use a regular toilet.
It's the smell that really does it.
The what does?
You know, after being at sea for quite a while, kind of miss the smell of dirt.
Oh, yeah, I can see
I
that.
thought he meant the litter box.
Oh, yeah, that night.
I'm starting to wonder
Please.
if they use the litter box. I don't.
I just go over the edge of the ship
Yeah.
like a common sailor.
I don't think they do that. I think just you do that.
Hey, there's
Wait.
sailors around here.
Just wait for rough seas to act like a bidet as it like splashes out.
Oh no, you use the
Wait.
you use the salt rope.
The what?
The salt rope.
Is that just like a rope that it gets dunked to
Yes,
wash it?
dump it in the sea and then
You know,
run it through.
if it works, it works.
And it works.
This is the content people tune in for.
Yeah, Goldbrine, that's a real thing.
Learn
Yeah.
all about.
I don't like the
Is
salt
it?
rope.
I don't know anything about
These are all
this.
facts.
It's salt rope.
Ooh,
Yeah, I think it's got a different
Necessary.
name.
How many do you think they have on a ship? You know,
One.
One
But
It's usually one communal.
you think you need.
But like if other people
Like,
gotta poop.
let's say someone
called-
made.
It's
some
called the
real
tow
bad.
rag.
Oh, it's worse.
Is that
It's a rope with a frayed end or a piece of cloth that hung over the side of the ship into the water. And when you need it, you pull it up, use it, and then you drop it back in the water.
is this how you get C diff, but like SEA?
Wait. So you use a rope itself.
With a frayed end, yeah.
Wild.
This is how you know nobody with a fucking vagina was on these shits. Like,
Oh, they were there. This is how you know a lot of people got sick on ships back in the day.
ooh, I'm upset.
Goldbrine stands and like has this brief conversation, but you can all see that there's just like a general unrest in Goldbrine's countenance, as you know they're constantly like looking back and forth between the various faces at the table before standing and going back to pacing. Another song kicks up as a group of sailors nearby start chanting the same shanty, but more off-key this time. And you all watch as Goldbrine takes a couple of steps before lurching over and vomiting, which is, especially for the two of you, very odd. Goldbrine can hold their liquor very well. It's not until a couple of moments later that you realize that they're coughing. You see clear liquid spills to the floor, not the blue ale that you would have expected. She's come for me. She won't have me. I must get back. I was so close. I'm still close. I can taste it. And you see, as they continue to cough, there's this look of terror in Goldbrine's eyes, like you've never seen before. Everybody roll your hope die.
It's a D12, right?
Yes, you should have.
Just the hope die?
Yes. Yeah, you do need to denote which ones you're using for hope and which ones you're using for fear.
Yeah,
11.
those are my.
Do we add anything to it?
No, just tell me what you rolled.
6.
10.
6.
11.
11.
Good roll.
Very interesting. You watch as Goldbrine just grabs the nearest person, grabs onto you, Paul, or sorry, Clawfulgood, grabs onto you and reaches into their coat, and they pull out this roll of tanned leather and press it to your chest. And they look up, or rather look down at you, but are looking past you almost. I have to get back. You must take my body back there.
Your body.
And you see there's just water pouring out. A little bit of it actually splashes onto your face, and you get this taste of salty brine. It tastes like seawater. You have to take me back to Whalestrom Isle. And all sound stops as they lean forward, and it is just water pouring out. There's not even a gurgle getting past. The tavern goes silent.
Can I try to heal him, like of whatever is going on with him right now?
Absolutely.
I have mending touch which lets me, I can spend 2 hope to clear a hit point or a stress, or I have sparing touch. I can clear 2 hit points or 2 stress. I'm gonna do that one.
Do you have any hope to spend?
Well, with that,
Start
Oh,
with
you start
one-
with 2.
with that one, I don't know if I need to use a hope because that's one of my divine wielder abilities.
Oh, okay.
It's just once per long rest.
Hell yeah.
So I'm gonna try to do that to let me try to help.
Yeah, what does it look like as you do this?
My green eyes get greener and glow, and the gold bits of fur in the orange kind of like scintillate.
Nice. Yeah, I imagine like your slitted pupils get even more narrow to accentuate the green as there's this glow that passes from you. But you see as the glow passes from your hands to Goldbrine, and you've still got this strange roll of leather that they pressed into your chest, the glow darkens and almost turns into this dark fog that just kind of falls to the ground.
I'm horrified.
Coughs and sputters turn to gargles as the tavern goes silent. Goldbrine falls to the floor of the crooked compass and topples the table as they go. They roll onto their back and you can see their face turns pale and then blue as seawater continues to foam and flood from their mouth. Their legs kick and convulse until finally the water stops. And Captain Goldbrine lays dead on the tavern floor, drowned on dry land. Flomy, the first mate of Goldbrine's pirates, and the Galapa stands. "'Tis an omen. An ill omen indeed. I'll have no hand in this." And you see several of the crew members of Goldbrine's crew stand and follow as they rush from the crooked compass.
Wait! He said... They said that they wanted me to take their body back to...
What did he give you?
I'll unroll it.
Yeah, you unroll this oil slick map. It's leather, and you can see what appears to be a sea chart, but it's hard for your eyes to focus. It's like the ink is ever shifting and moving on the map itself. It is a little bit dizzying to look at.
I
You got
hold it up daintily.
barf
I'm
on
gonna
you.
look at his body
Got some
too.
barf.
I'm obviously like seeing this happen to my captain. I'm frazzled, but I'm gonna look over his body and see if there's any like lacerations, if he was maybe like poisoned or anything like that.
Go ahead and make an instinct roll.
Have you guys been to Whalestrom Island?
12, and that is the bad one high.
12 with fear. So I get a fear
The
token.
bad one.
We have not been to Whalestrom yet, right?
No, none of you have been to Whalestrom Isle.
But have we heard of it?
You have. So, first off, go ahead and mark a stress from getting close and seeing this captain who has taken you in and you've looked up to in all of the years that you've been a part of Goldbrine's crew. The face that you're used to seeing is vibrant and colorful, even a little bit red in the cheeks and nose, always plastered with a big smile. Very rarely did they not have their single gold tooth showing in their otherwise glittering smile. But to see that face now purple and bloated and forever marked with a look of fear stresses you the fuck out.
Yeah.
Is that all of us or just those?
That's just from that roll with fear.
Oh, okay.
But you don't notice any wounds. It seems, based on all of the...
I've seen drowned people before.
Exactly. And they're not waterlogged, but they certainly drowned.
I tried to help. I tried to make it stop, but it didn't work.
Fuck!
Whalestrom Isle, you're all aware, is sort of a mythical location. Nobody knows if it exists for real. But the legends say that Whalestrom Isle is an island that rests at the heart of the Black Yonder, which is the ever-present storm on the horizon, the place where you do not sail. There have been rumors throughout the years that
Captain Goldbrine has had some way of getting to Whalestrom Isle, and that's where they keep their share of the treasure that they find and plunder from the merchants of the Coin-Tide Isles. But no one's ever proven it, and there are times where Captain Goldbrine would go off and be separate from the crew for a couple of weeks at a time, but they would always come back and tell stories about vacationing in tropical isles and being surrounded by men and women of varying levels of beauty. But there are always rumors that they were using Whalestrom Isle as like their own personal treasure trove.
So, like, I've still got this thing. Did you...
I'll grab it. He drowned.
They were supposed to take us leviathan hunting.
Looking around,
How did he drown? How did they drown?
Well,
he they is fine.
kind of evil magic? Kind of curse?
'Tis a curse. Deep Jenny's curse. She's claimed another.
You see, there's this young, probably like 15, 16 year old, looks like a cabin boy from some sailing crew. It's like the clothes that he's wearing are very clean, but they're not like buttoned properly. Just like very disheveled look to what would otherwise be like probably some sort of like merchant's cabin boy.
They've been claimed. By Deep Jenny, she's claimed one on land. Flomi was right. This is an ill omen indeed.
Wait, this has happened before?
I've only had stories, but I hear that if you whisper to Deep Jenny, sometimes she whispers back. And if you listen too closely, her secrets will take you to the depths, even if you're not there.
Everything is omens and stories with sailors and pirates. Big shrug.
So, the rest of the crew just like split?
A good number of them. There are a few that have lingered. There's a very like tall and broad, sort of like barnacled figure, like a figure made of barnacles that jut out at various angles on the head, and there are two of them that sort of like open and close that have eyes inside.
I love them.
You can kind of like hear the clicking of their shelled feet as they step forward and look down. Well, Captain's last orders were take their body to this island, right?
Right.
We should see it done. And they kind of like stoop down with your aid.
Help pick it up.
There's this very, what was once a boisterous tavern filled with singing voices and flying fists is now solemn and quiet as you see a lot of the other sailors, potentially pirates, present here in the Crooked Compass have like removed their hats and are holding them over their chests as Goldbrine's body is brought through the crowd. Where are you headed?
I guess the ship, like we should put his body on the ship if we're going to be taking it.
All right.
Are there specific, like, usual pirate rites for when somebody dies? Is there, like viewings or something, or, like, usually burial at sea or some kind of rites that are performed?
Usually burial at sea. It's really different from figure to figure. Mostly it's a sort of like a last wishes being honored is the way that you pay your respects to the dead. And apparently Goldbrine's last wish was to have their body laid to rest at Whalestrom Isle.
Must want to sleep with his treasure.
As you say this, there's a little bit of muttering around a few people. Treasure, the Whalestrom treasure. And there are a lot of people that you get the sense didn't see the sort of handoff that happened with you, as well as handing the map off to Riggs, but you see there's a few people that are like muttering to each other, and then they'll kind of like, still like hats down in respect, are like walking by and paying respects, but then they start walking a little bit faster.
Can I just grab one of them by the coattail?
Yeah, go ahead and make a strength.
Do I roll both my dice?
Yeah, 2d12s, 1 hope, 1 fear.
Okay.
And then add those together, tell me your total and which one was higher.
Add them?
And then add your strength as well.
Well. 10 fear being higher.
Okay, I get another fear. You go to grab the nearest person who's kind of like shuffling off and get his coat, and he turns around and sees you and he's like, oh! So like just like startled by your visage, wasn't looking down. You blink your eyes individually at him. He stops and he's like, what do you want?
Where are you going?
I forgot something on the ship.
What did you forget? We've been here for like a week.
My coin purse, I've got to settle out my tab.
You didn't bring your coin purse to hang out for a week?
Well, I've been off and on the ship. I'm not going to pay for a room when we've got a ship in dock. Perfectly good
Just
cabin.
gonna wipe some spit on it.
This is not one of your crewmates, by the way. This is just like some other sailor.
Oh, my
Like,
bad.
"Ugh,
Do you have a snack?
no. He tugs his jacket away and continues off faster now, kind of like looking over his shoulder.
You think they're trying to go to Whalestrom Island, maybe?
You hear a number of ships begin to kick on, which is an audible thing, because most of the ships in the Cointide Isles, there's a few, old-timey style sort of sailing ships, but most ships these days rely on leviathan oil, which is a processed version of, rather, it is fat, and usually the fat, the eyes, and the scales of leviathans that lurk in the deep that have been collected and refined into a highly volatile oil that is used to power most things. You can hear ships kicking up and setting sail, and it is cacophonous to the point that at this time of night, because it is getting pretty late into the evening, we're like looking around midnight at this point, you can just barely see the glow of the moon, its yellow glow behind a thick cloud cover as lights begin to click on in various ships in the harbor, and they begin pulling out. I'm gonna say, Riggs, can I have you make an instinct roll?
Uh, 6 hope.
Okay, so mark that you gain a hope, and I think that your sights are just still fixed on Captain Calidus's body. I think you keep expecting that look of fear to fade.
Yeah.
A lot of people, you've seen several bodies in your lifetime.
Are the eyes open?
Yes. You've seen several bodies in your lifetime, and usually there's this look of like peacefulness, like they're almost asleep. That is not the case with Captain Calidus. Their face is twisted. It's almost like rigor set in immediately.
Did they wear a hat?
They have a tricorn, yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of like hooked with their actual horns that kind of hold the hat in place, which is why it hasn't fallen off when they've been carried.
They were muttering about something in the tavern.
Gonna take the hat off and put it over there.
Over their face, yeah.
Better.
Good call. And you can hear the mutters and whispers becoming less whisper and more conversation as Captain Goldbrine's body is being brought through the rain-slicked cobbled streets. As you hear, there are people that you know to be pirates conversing with one another. There are also sailors. You even hear a couple of merchants coming out of the more like ritzy places to see what all of the hubbub is about. And you can hear that word is spreading quickly about Goldbrine's treasure.
Does Goldbrine have a cape or anything?
They have a long sort of captain's jacket that's just kind of like dragging along and getting wet on the rain-slick street as you carry.
Try to like bunch it up so it's not dragging.
Wrap it around the body a little more.
Yeah.
You and Barnabas the barnacle, Both kind of like lift the body a little bit higher and tuck the jacket in. You call out to the crew.
I don't know what the captain meant to you, or if you have other interests, but they had a last request and they meant a lot to me, so I intend to honor it. I need another fucking drink. Let's cheers to them, but if you want to come with me, there's probably a lot of money in it.
Aye, Captain.
Captain?
You've taken charge.
Yeah, you kind of did that.
First mate left.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Looks like first mate is leaving. You look up and you see Goldbrine's ship is setting sail out into the Wanderrest.
Can we catch up? Wait, we were trying to like carry the body to it. we're like halfway there or something, and or just about to get that.
You get the sense that Flomy, the first mate, as soon as they called out, "This is an ill omen, I'll have no part of this," they rushed out, followed by several crew members loyal to them, and quickly made for the ship.
Is there any chance that I could book it to the ship and like clear a jump onto the deck to try to like get them to stop?
Let's find out. Are you going to drop Goldbrine to do so?
I got him.
He'd want me to. Yeah. I will.
Okay. I have imagined you're carrying the top portion.
Yeah.
So you just drop, you drop their body on their head and take off.
The hat comes off again. I'm just like, ah, damn it.
Go ahead and make an agility roll. I'm going to go ahead and tell you this is going to be a difficulty of 17.
I get to add a whole 0 points. Oh, but I can
Wait.
add one of my prayer dice to this if I need to.
Can
Yes.
you roll a 17? Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Faux show.
Yeah. For those of you who either watch our show and are more familiar with D&D, or if you're just more familiar with D&D in general, the difficulty classes for rolls are pretty much the same.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's
which makes sense.
24 plus your modifiers.
I don't think you can make that happen.
Oh, you said it's a 17?
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to be
Yeah,
able
less
to do that.
modifiers.
Even if I threw a prayer dice on, I wouldn't be able
Can
to
I?
do it.
You can spend a hope
Yeah.
to help somebody, right?
You can before I know the outcome.
Are they within far range still?
I'm going to spend 2 hope. I'm going to use my feline instincts to spend 2 hope to re-roll my hope die on the agility roll that I just made,
Okay.
which is good because I rolled a 1 my agility die.
Yeah, go for it. I'm gonna say that you're still within very far. Like you guys got basically out of the tavern
Okay.
and a block down the street, and you're about to get to the docks. But then you have to get to the dock where your ship is moored, down to the ship, which is setting sail.
So there's far and then very far, and they're within the very far range, but not within far.
Correct.
Okay.
I rolled an 18, with fear being the higher die.
Okay. This is gonna be very interesting. I take a fear.
Oh God.
What are the rest of you doing as you see your Qatari friend bolt down towards the dock, towards Goldbrine's ship, and leap and grab onto the side?
It doesn't specifically say under anything for the druids, and I don't think that there's a spell involved. Can you talk to animals when you're in beast form? And or could I use Fish Whisperer to do it?
Sure.
Okay. Give me 1 minute. And I'm gonna spend distress, which is very scary this early on, to I'll change into a moray eel. And
Okay.
I'm just gonna flop into the water.
Okay, you have to get to the water first.
Oh, sure, I can do that.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
assumed we were nearby.
You can go ahead and make the same agility roll.
What is the...
The difficulty is 17.
Okay. Hope boy. Sweet boy.
Meanwhile, Barnabas is like, "Oh, Captain!" As there's just like a thud, and probably a thud and a crack.
Sorry!
Of Goldbrine's head hitting the pavement.
What was it?
17.
I don't think that's it.
Do you get a bonus to your agility?
No, I ignored disadvantage, but that's it.
Well, you have a +1 agility modifier.
Oh, that's true. I don't think that does it still.
No, it's close. Is there... I could... I could use one of the prayer dice to bump you over the top.
You could do that.
Yeah, I just need one more.
F it.
Oh, future reference. You roll these ahead of time.
Add to a roll's result after the roll is made, or
Right.
gain hope equal to that result. Ooh, I can gain hope equal to that result?
Right. So her roll has been made,
Uh-huh.
but you usually roll these die at the beginning of a session,
Oh.
and then you have those numbers to add.
Should I just go ahead and roll them and then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. I'll take
So
that
I'll give
one.
you that one. I'll keep the
17.
4 of it.
17 with hope or fear.
With hope.
Excellent. So mark that you get a hope.
Whee!
The fish, the goblin, skitters through the streets very quickly and gets just to the edge of the dock and leaps, and then you see as their form cracks and shifts and constricts into an eel.
It's actually, it's more like the bones all dissolved at once, and I just
There's,
I've never thought about just a gross body horror. Oh my god.
I think you leap, the bones dissolve, and then you just kind of like slap into the edge of the dock, and then the rest of your form shifts into an eel.
Wetly flop into the ocean.
And then there's just a little plop, along with the sound of the various raindrops hitting the ocean as you slip beneath the waves. Mm-hmm. What are the two of you doing before we get to what's going on over here even more?
Can I get within far range of the ship?
I believe so.
Since I'm not doing like an action roll, I think moving far is your primary action. Is an agility roll?
Okay, yeah, I think if you just need to get within 100 feet of the ship, I think you can make an agility roll. This is going to be a difficulty of 10.
Okay. Please, it's my first roll. Yay, it's a 20. Oh, it's a critical success.
Oh, shit!
Yay!
So you gain a hope, and you can remove a stress if you have any.
So I want to mark a stress to use my Nightwalker feature.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Shadow Stepper, so you can move from shadow to shadow. When you move into an area of darkness or shadow cast by another creature or object, you can mark a stress to disappear from where you are and reappear inside another shadow within far range.
Oh,
When you
hell yeah.
reappear, you are cloaked. So I just want to like clap, 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 little frog feet on like cobblestone until I'm within like enough range, and then just like duck into a shadow and then appear on the ship.
Yeah, and similar to the plop of the eel going into the ocean, there's a little bit of a splash as you duck into a shadow and move through it almost like water
I like
before
that.
silently coming up on the ship in an area that you're very familiar with that no lantern lights hit.
Okay, since
Yeah, I was
that
thinking
would've
like the
didn't-
shadow.
Since it would have like undone stress, and I'm using stress for this move,
I'll say
what's
that
the
you
order?
can just make it,
Even it
flat.
up. Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure what the order of operations is there, but I guess it's kind of like flexible, however we want to play.
Yeah.
And then from there, if I can, I want to like find a rope or something and just throw it overboard so that it starts to trail behind us.
Yeah, absolutely, you can do that. Riggs, what are you up to?
Is the barnacle guy still with us?
He's like reached down and is now kind of like very gently picking up Goldbrine. He turns to you and he's like, "Go, get the ship. I'll meet you there on the dock."
So the ship, where is it currently in compared to the rest of the dock?
The ship is maybe like 10 feet out from the dock. Like they've just set sail. Like it took them the time that you guys were bringing Goldbrine's body out to get to the ship, get it fired up, untethered, and are now leaving.
There's a no-wake zone.
Which you can see everyone is ignoring as all of these ships are setting sail.
I need rules
Can I
and
use-
structure.
Is there any way I can like run up on the docks and use like some of the rigging from another ship or something and try to swing up towards
Oh, that's
the
fun.
Ooh.
I like that. Go ahead and make the agility roll. It's still going to be a difficulty of 17, but you can you have advantage, so you can add a d6 to this.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah.
Awesome.
And wait, you
Oh, okay. Agility is +2, 24. Would this count as monkeying around too?
If you want to spend a hope to add 2 to the roll.
24 is enough. I'm good.
All right. With hope or fear?
Fear.
Excellent.
Gee whiz!
Oh no!
He's so powerful.
So mark another stress, right? With that. For fear.
Yeah, go ahead and mark a stress. We'll say that as you run down the docks, you nod at the barnacle, you run down the docks, leap onto a ship, and grab onto their rigging and are kind of just like pulling yourself through. You do like a cartwheel in the sky by like grabbing with one hand and then a foot, and then the other foot, and then another hand, using your 4 hands to just kind of like
And tail.
cartwheel through the air. As you do so, the crew of this particular ship, which has also just begun to set sail, they're like swiping up at you with cutlass, and they're like, "That treasure's ours, bastard!" And just like narrowly avoiding all of those is the thing that's like stressing you out. Just like a couple of near misses before you cut loose one of their rigging lines and actually like swing around and let go just in time to vault yourself onto Goldbrine's ship.
So fucking sick. You guys all had such cool ways of getting this shit.
You were a cat boy that ran after a ship and jumped onto it as it's pulling away.
I have to imagine you were like on all fours and then just like jump and catch the edge.
I mean,
Technically, I'm not on.
but
You'll be
you'll get there.
True. Beneath the waves, you're slithering like an eel.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a hope to cast fish or to use Fish Whisperer.
Okay.
I'm going to call out to my comrades of the sea. I'm just calling out to anything that's nearby and asking for help to stop that ship.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just start like darting towards it. And every couple of meters that I make, I'm just gonna keep asking for help in case
Okay.
something bigger and more helpful can.
This is gonna be great. Go ahead and make a presence roll. With your +2, I'm gonna do a quick luck check over here.
Question, Cam. Should I have marked distress when I had that fear roll earlier? Like, because I had
If you succeed with fear, do you?
I succeeded, but it was higher fear.
You don't have to every time.
That's a GM call, I think.
Yeah. What
Okay.
roll was it that you rolled with fear?
I think that was the jump. Like when I was jumping.
That was the jump?
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, go ahead and mark a stress. We'll say
Okay.
you leapt and caught just the edge of the ship. And as you did, you kind of like hit it with your body and your tail and feet ducked into the water and kind of like splashed up on you. It's very cold. And then you had to do that whole like, have you ever seen like a cat that's fallen into a pool or a bathtub? Just like very much clattering to get up onto the ship. So yeah, that's where that stress comes from.
Okay. I just wanted to keep it real.
Roll this with advantage.
Keep it real.
So that's a 6.
Yeah.
Keep it
And I'll go ahead and tell you this is going to be a difficulty of 15.
15.
This is better than that movie Flow,
low.
which is basically about a cat that's on a ship or a boat.
I haven't seen it yet.
I think. Can
That-
something be a critical fail?
Is that 2 1s? That's a critical success. This is fucking nuts.
That is wild.
You gain a hope and clear a stress,
Woo!
and I'm gonna spend a fear
No.
as you leap into the ocean and you flop into the ocean and become an eel. And what are you specifically calling out?
Disrespect! Disrespect to the ocean! Help! Stop that ship!
You
You're surrounded.
you call out,
Fish everywhere.
and you can sense this because you are within the waves. Everyone else, you've just leapt onto the ship. You're hearing the hum of the engines, and you can see the sort of like purplish smoke that's coming from the smokestacks, but deep within the water and following behind it. You can feel the reverberations of all of these different ships, but you hear this deep pulse come from further out in the depths of the Wanderrest. And you can almost feel a shift. Make an instinct roll as well.
13 with fear.
Excellent.
So, just take that one back.
Yeah.
Do I need to mark a stress?
His power levels are off the charts.
I'm gonna say definitely mark a stress.
I don't like definitely.
Was it a 13?
Yes.
You feel there's that pulse, that you hear it, but you hear it by feeling it pass through you after you call out, and you swear the water gets colder. But you get the sense that something heard you and is on the way.
Yay!
Meanwhile,
Friends.
on the deck of the ship, who wants to take the spotlight next?
Captain.
Captain.
You got there first.
Captain.
Oh, I thought Catboy did.
Or Catboy.
Catboy got there first.
What do I see on the deck? Like, are there a bunch of the other sailors?
Ne'er do well.
The ship itself is this large sort of iron. It's a schooner, so it can comfortably fit up to like 30 people on deck. First mate Flomy is at the helm. Hasn't taken notice of you yet. You see there's a large group of about 12 crewmates that are on the deck going about their various, like, some of them are tying up rigging, some of them are checking on sails in case the engines go out, things of that nature. And then there was the second mate below Flomy, who seems to have taken up the first mate mantle. And then there's another figure that's just like this really broad Dracona, this like dragon-like figure with just like deep red crimson scales that are glinting in the moonlight. And he seems to just be kind of like standing at near the front of the ship, looking off into the distance.
I'll yell, I demand that you turn this ship back to port right now so that we can pick up the captain's body.
Okay, go ahead and make a presence roll with disadvantage. So subtract d6 from the d12s.
Okay.
I'll tell you the difficulty on this is going to be 16.
Oof.
Not great. That's an 8 with hope.
Okay, go ahead and mark a hope. Flomy kind of like looks over his shoulder. He's in this like sort of enclosed space that's got the windows on the front, but it's open on the back. You're sort of towards the back of the ship as well. So he kind of like turns and looks over his shoulder before looking forward and being like, throw him overboard.
I want to blast Flomy with a bolt beacon.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll.
Okay. Is that just the 2 12s, right?
I believe so, yeah. And then whatever addition you get.
I'm spending a hope to do that.
Nice. This is at Flomy.
Yep.
It goes wide and shatters the window in front of him as you see his head kind of instinctively pulls down into his shell for a second. That's going to give me the spotlight. As Flomy calls out, "You heard me! Get him off the ship!" And the horde of 12 pirate raiders are going to rush up to you.
Good lord.
And let's see, what do they do?
12 on 1.
And yeah, they're gonna attack you with their various cutlasses.
Oh, I don't like that.
That's at 16 to hit your evasion.
My evasion's pretty low. It's an 8.
That's 5 damage.
So, does like my armor, like, does it,
So
my armor subtracts from that, and then like whatever's left hits me?
no.
Or-
So what are your
Threshold.
thresholds? Damage thresholds.
my damage threshold for minor damage is 8.
Okay, so it would be minor damage. So you can mark 1 hit point, or if you would rather take no damage, you could mark an armor slot. And
I would maybe
Avoid
hold
it
off,
altogether.
to be honest.
I'll take an armor slot.
Okay.
I think. I should have a different sticky note for my armor slot. So I have all the armor slots that are
You
on
have
here?
4.
Yeah.
Oh, because that's 4 armor. Okay.
yeah, so your
We're learning.
this horde of pirate raiders rush up to you with their swords drawn, and they're all swinging and slashing, and you're just very deftly dodging out of the way, and you bring your gauntlets up and knock one of them out of the way, which slides down and kind of like leaves a slice along your armor on your arm. And that sleeve is kind of flapping in the wind now.
Ow.
That's going to return to you. All of you.
I want to, from my cloaked position,
Real
fling.
Let's see, I should use something big so we can all see. I'm just gonna roll this. 7. Excellent. All right.
I don't know what that is.
Do you want to know, or do you want to wait and see? Okay,
I think I suspect what this could be.
Yeah.
I think so too.
we'll see.
Oh yeah, I want to fling my returning blade at Flomi from the shadows.
Hell yeah. Do you get advantage for being hidden or cloaked?
So I can do sneak attack when I'm cloaked. So if I hit, then I add a d6 to the damage.
Okay.
But I do want to use a hope to invoke my experience unhinged. So you'll see my eyes, like the pupils just dilate and I go shark-eyed as just like I can almost smell his blood and just must have it.
Yeah, you don't even realize that it's your blood on your own fingers that you're smelling. Go ahead and make your attack.
You did that.
This is against Flomi, correct?
Yes, it's gonna be a 14.
14 just hits, so go
Okay,
ahead and
and
roll
then
your damage.
With fear.
Okay.
So,
Uh-oh.
yikes. Okay, but 8 damage.
You throw the dagger, and it's like cuts through the shell and across the neck before vanishing and appearing back in your hand. And you see as he's just like, ah, shit, like reaches up and tries to staunch the bleeding. That really hurt.
Just heavy breathing.
I'm gonna spend a fear at the end of that as a thick, muscled pirate who's just like covered in tattoos, head to toe, not good ones. is-
Were you like, oh.
He's going to plod over to you.
No.
He rushes up to you and is going to just swing at you with his massive fists. That's a 12 to hit.
My evasion's 13.
Excellent. So he just
He just-
swings wide.
Just super slippery.
Glances off. Excellent. That's back to you guys.
Unhook my sword, and some kind of a little guy, like, but my sword's like obviously meant for someone probably bigger than me, so it's probably about almost the height of me. So
Hell yeah.
unhook that and run up and swing up at Flomi.
Okay, go for it.
Hey, it's a crit.
That's a critical success. So gain a hope and clear a stress. This Daggerheart system uses the same rule for crits that we have been using for all of our stuff. So you take the maximum of your damage roll and then
cool.
roll on top of that.
Oh, cool.
So even if his number didn't hit their evasion, that hits?
If it's double
Yeah,
dice.
crit.
Double.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. Wow.
Yeah. A lot of
That's fun. So 4.
15 damage.
Damn.
Oh, and I'm gonna make him my focus.
Bitch. I mean, yeah. Okay.
So,
Husband.
not that it really matters, but they take a stress.
Okay, that does matter actually.
Hell yeah.
He takes a stress just from being marked.
When you deal damage to them, they must mark a stress.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna spend another fear at the end of that to have him go ahead and make an attack on you.
On me?
Yeah, on Riggs.
Cool.
Ooh, that's good. 22 to hit.
Fuck yeah.
Whoop. 10 points of damage, physical damage.
I'm going to use. Can I use only 1 armor per time?
Correct.
Is that the deal? All right. So I'm gonna use 1 armor, which means I take 1 health, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend 1 more fear, and he takes this major slash from you. You like cut through his shell on his torso. He like stumbles back, swipes out, and catches you on the arm. Before he looks over at Clawful Good, and he just starts hurling insults at you. And he's like, "You slimy bastard! You'll be drinking Deep Jenny's juices by the end of the night." Go.
Threat?
I need you.
Ding ding.
All of the pirates surrounding you chime in, and they're all hurling these different threats that they're going to throw you overboard, and you're going to see the rib cages on the bottom of the Wanderrest and be among them. And I need you to make a presence reaction roll.
Okay. What do I do?
So you roll 2d12
Uh-huh.
and add your
my
presence,
Okay.
and that's it.
Okay.
This is a reaction roll.
First reaction. I was curious about that because it didn't actually say when those would take effect.
That's a 21
Damn. Okay, yeah, that succeeds.
with fear.
With fear, okay, I'll take a fear token. On a success, you mark a stress.
So I mark a stress.
Yes. If you had failed, you would have marked 1d4 plus 1 stress.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh, shit.
He made a successful attack against you, correct? He hit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I gain a fear because he gets momentum. That's back to you guys.
Who was that guy that? Oh, you haven't done some.
I know, I'm trying to think, because I kind of set up some stuff in action and I'm trying to see what happens there.
I keep forgetting about this because it's so far away from me.
Oh, I understand.
Set of rounds.
Do you think I need to spend another stress to transform to another animal in the same category? Like, it's really
Yeah.
just flavor text.
Well,
Because if I transform
yeah,
aquatic
if it's-
scout to another aquatic
yeah,
scout.
if it's not giving you any additional benefits,
Okay.
then yeah, you can just change between water boys. That's fine with me.
I think I'm going to switch to an octopus.
Okay, your bones continue to not be present.
Crushing it.
There's a brief moment as the water chills around you once again, as the tentacles begin sprouting from the mouth of the eel before any of the other changes take place. So there's just this brief little like cuttlefish Cthulhu moment before you shift fully into octopus form.
The eyes go out the other side.
And then I will spend a hope to cast Wall Walk on myself.
Okay. What does that do?
Allow a creature you can touch to climb on wall. Oh, wait. I just read something. I can't cast spells. I have suckers. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna start climbing up the ship.
Yeah, go ahead and make a... I'm going to say this would be an agility roll with advantage, so you can add a d6. It's going to be a difficulty of 12.
Okay. 18, 21, 22, 23.
Yeah, 23 succeeds for sure. You manage to pull yourself up onto the ship as an octopus comes over the edge.
I scope it out real quick.
You see that,
Chaos.
yeah, you see that there's a horde of 12 pirates that are surrounding Clawful Good. Riggs is up on Flomy, and they're trading blows. There's a large bruiser fellow who's rushed up to Blossom. And has like just taken a swing that glanced off, and you see there's another large figure, that dragon fellow, who is kind of like also doing what you're doing and is taking in the situation and trying to decide where to go.
Okay.
I don't think we mentioned before that my name is Blossom.
Yeah, I don't think it's come up.
I love
think-
Riggs Blossom.
I'm just I'm experimenting with the freedom of this system.
Yeah.
Can I kind of like wind myself on like a pole or a mast or some rigging and like launch myself into the face of, I guess we'll do the guy on Blossom.
Sure. Are you trying to like do an attack?
Trying to like grab his face so he can't see.
Okay, so you're trying to grapple.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm not
If
really
he tries
sure.
to punch you off,
name's
he punches himself in
Fish?
the face.
My name's Fish.
Okay.
Fish.
Eesh.
Do we have any idea that you can do any?
Probably not.
Okay. I don't know if this
you
is.
just found out.
I don't know if this is how this should go.
Yeah, you don't
Just
know that
climb on
fish.
board.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
have-
You all saw the boneless flop into the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think I was gone by that point.
Oh, I
No,
wouldn't.
No, you
I wouldn't
were
have
before
because I was on the ship.
Yeah.
But
It was crazy. She ran up to the waves and died.
Yeah, I don't have any of the rules for like grappling or
Yeah.
a lot of that stuff.
I think I'm gonna have you make opposed opposed strength rolls.
Okay.
And if you succeed, then you will impose the condition vulnerable upon this guy.
Okay.
Which one are you going for? The one that is on Blossom or the other one?
Do any of my comrades look kind of bad?
I don't think so.
Not yet.
All right, then yeah, I'll go with that guy. We'll go with tattoo guy.
Okay.
Your stats change when you
A little
transform. Interesting.
So difficulty is 15.
bit. Would this be an action roll?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna spend my token from Know the Tide
Uh-huh.
to add a +1 bonus.
Nice.
I'm just putting it out there. Do I get any advantage because I got suckers? I don't have to. Because it's not like a
No,
trait.
yeah, I'm going to say no.
Is Know the Tide a domain card?
It's from my Seaborn.
Oh, cool. Okay. Communities.
Well,
Shit, fuck, balls.
Yep.
Okay, 11.
With hope or fear.
Hope.
Okay, so you gain a hope. I'm going to say on that roll, you wrap yourself around and fling yourself at this guy who's swinging at Blossom. You like hit him on the side of the face and he's just like, oh! Just drops you on the ground. Neither of you take any damage and he just kind of drops you down next to him like, the fuck? I'm going to spend 2 fear
No.
at the end of that round.
Scared.
And firstly, the Horde is going to make another attack against Clawful Good. That's a 16 to hit.
That will hit.
6 points of damage against your thresholds.
I'll take a hit point
Okay,
damage this time.
excellent. And for the second fear that I spent, the dragon fellow is also going to rush up to you, Clawful Good. Actually, no, he's going to rush up on Riggs, who's harrying the captain, and he's going to make a swing at you.
go for it.
Oh my god. That is an 11.
That does not hit.
Okay. Misses.
Flip out of the way.
I feel like you're the most pirate of all of us.
For sure you are. What's the range of that guy and Flomy from me? Like,
I'd say
two
they're
that are fighting.
I'd say they're within close range, not very close. So
Close is within a pen or pencil.
yeah.
So I'd like to use my spirit weapon ability, which is when you have an equipped weapon with a range of melee or very close, which my gloves are, it can fly from your hand to attack an adversary within close range and then return to you. And I can
Okay.
mark a stress to target an additional adversary within range with the same attack roll.
Hell yeah.
So I'm gonna attack Flomy and then also that guy who was going up to try to like double
Yeah.
team.
Go for it.
Holy shit.
Crit 12.
Oh shit. Yeah, that definitely hits. So go ahead and
And both of those guys. I'm attacking both of them.
yeah, that hits all of them.
Can I just hit everyone? Every bad guy on the deck somehow with that?
Go ahead and roll for damage. Damn, 2 crits on Flomy, back to back.
Yeah.
Sounds like maybe he's gonna be sucking deep Jenny tonight.
Whoa, deep.
Ooh.
Does this like double the damage or something? Or
So it's the max roll plus what you rolled.
okay, so
So you rolled a d10
13 plus 6 would be 19.
and then plus your modifier.
Plus 2, so 21 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, that's just going to be a severe damage. Like adding more on top
Adding
of that
more
won't do
isn't
anything,
gonna
right?
change
Right.
Okay, so yeah, so
Yeah. What does it look like when you kill Flomy?
Hell yeah.
when the gloves come off and shoot out to attack, they're like a vicious like cat scratch attack.
Yeah.
And then like Flomy, it gets him like right across
Yeah,
the neck.
yeah, I think it just like takes off his bottom jaw and splatters it onto the face of the dragon man next to him, and just like knocks out a couple of his teeth, and then Flomy goes down.
And then on the dragon guy, it hits him, but just right across the face, leaving like a big like
Yeah.
claw gouge
Absolutely,
that's hopefully permanent.
that's
Nostrils flare.
rad as hell.
Yeah. And then they come back.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna spend a fear. I'm gonna spend 2 fear. I'm gonna have
Oh, doesn't I clear a stress and get a hope also from that crit?
Yes.
Right?
The tattooed guy is going to make another attack on Blossom. That's a crit.
See if there's anything I can do to help.
Hits. Ooh. 18 points of damage to Blossom.
What's your
Whoa.
damage threshold thingy?
A damage threshold?
Is that like a
12. What was the damage? Was
18.
18.
I rolled a 5 and a 1 plus 12 for 2d6.
So I'm gonna use an armor to bring that down to just major, which is still 2
hit
HP.
Okay.
Brutal.
And then my second fear, the horde of raiders are going to make another attack on Clawson? No. The Claw. Sorry, you've got like 3 names.
Yeah.
That's a 14 to hit.
I mean, that's going to hit. My evasion is not good.
That's 7 points of damage.
So that's minor damage. I'll just take that.
Okay. This ticks down. 2, for those of you who haven't caught on yet, this is a countdown die. So, based on a specified action of my choosing, it counts down each time.
Go.
I see that you kill Flomy, and so I'm gonna kind of spin around and go around you to the horde of guys coming, and make an attack. I'm gonna I'll make an attack first and all point. It's a crit. So
Damn!
I'm gonna use 3 hope to do what's called hold them off. And so I'm gonna kind of feign that I'm like dropping my sword and then grab it with my foot and do a spin attack and attack 3 people at once.
Damn.
Okay, I will say, you don't need to do that for this particular enemy type. This is a horde.
Okay.
So it's technically one enemy, but as a group. So
I'm
good
gonna
to know.
keep
Flavor-wise, rad.
keep that hope in and still do the same thing.
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage, and I'll let you know how many of them you get. I really like the horde stat block.
Oh, 19.
Damn!
Max damage.
Incredible. Woo! You manage to do this maneuver where you drop your sword into your foot and do a spinning slash behind you, and you decapitate 9 guys.
That is so badass.
And that drops their damage die from a d8 to a d4.
Hell yeah.
Damn. Hell yeah.
As now there are only 3 of them left.
Beautiful.
Woo!
Critting's nice.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna spend 3 hope to change my shape without spending a stress.
Okay.
And I'm gonna change to pack predator. I'm gonna take the form of a wolf.
Hell yeah. What does that change look like for everyone on deck?
An octopus just florps to the ground.
It's more, for this, it's kind of like the skin of the octopus stretches over the skeleton of a wolf for a second, and then fur kind of sprouts out of that.
Oh,
This is
and
very
I think,
thing.
and I think a couple of the tentacles,
reverse.
like
Yeah.
as you expand, like a couple of the tentacles like linger up near the chin, and when the fur happens, they continue to just kind of like dangle there, but small.
Yeah, there's also kind of like the eyes are still like the eyes of an octopus, you know, like
Yeah,
Is the fur wet?
Kind of like rectangular.
I think fish is always just kind of a little wet.
Yeah.
Little damn.
This wolf
Why
with
is it
with
wet?
frog eyes.
Yeah.
That's red.
And I'm going to gain advantage on attack, sprint, track. So does that mean I have advantage on attacks?
Sounds like it, yeah.
Because it's literally just like gain advantage on attack, sprint, track.
That sounds right to me.
And I'm going to attempt a hobbling strike on this guy that just dealt all that damage to Blossom.
Go for it.
So,
Should be noted this guy has taken no damage so far.
and then advantage is just adding a d6.
Yes.
Okay. That is 12, 13, 14, and then you add your strength.
Yeah.
Okay. 16?
16 hits. Is that with hope or fear?
Oh,
Nice. You can hope. And go ahead and roll damage.
3.
What does your attack look like?
I like bite the back of his leg, looking for like a tendon I can sever with my teeth, and I'm just like crushing.
Yeah,
but
you grab
he's
on,
so
you grab on and squeeze, and you can feel his muscles tense, and he just kind of like looks down at you, looks over his shoulder at where Flomi was standing, and then he says, "I'm the captain now." Mark a stress. He's a swashbuckler. When the tough marks 2 or fewer HP from an attack within melee range, the attacker must mark a stress.
Damn.
Because he's beefy. Hell yeah, I'll spend a fear at the end of that, and he's going to attack you back.
Don't.
That's only a 10 to hit.
No.
All right. Misses.
Did you get to attack a second time, Blossom?
I'm trying to figure out how the secondary weapon works.
I mean, I think the benefit is that you just have both of those weapons.
Are they
Right.
both one-handed, or are they?
Yeah,
It's
so they're
got-
both like daggers, but the secondary one says it's +2 to primary damage, or primary, I guess, to targets within melee range. So I guess if I use the primary weapon, I can add +2 to it, the damage, if it's within melee round or range because of the dagger.
That sounds right.
Okay.
Yeah, it adds +2 to your primary attack.
Sorry, who all is left now?
The
There's
guy on you.
a big beefy boy on you. There's a big beefy boy that's fighting with Riggs. And then there's 3 raiders that are surrounding the claw.
Clawful good.
You can call me CG.
Are they all within very close range?
They're within
Right,
close
Camp
range.
Gladiator.
But
Except for the guy who's on you is within melee.
Did you say Camp
Okay.
Gladiator?
I'd say very close would apply to the horde that's on CG.
Does it also apply to allies?
If you attack him, it would be really great if you did that right now, and then I would do that also.
So I'm guessing that then fish would also be in very close range.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
like right up with you.
Alright, we'll hang on to that. Did
I'm gonna go ahead and spend a fear and have the pirate tough that's on Riggs make an attack. No. That's a
You
4.
may never hit Riggs, actually.
Challenge accepted.
I'm gonna flip my dagger in my hand like I'm gonna strike at this guy, and then I'm just gonna actually try to hit him in the face with my long tongue.
Hell
Use a stress to use my tongue as a weapon that deals d12 physical damage.
Hot damn. Okay.
Okay, so I still have to try to hit.
Damn.
Mhm.
It's gonna like go down his throat or something. Rip,
Oh.
rip out his tongue.
Can I also use an experience to, I don't know, what's probably unhinged again?
Yeah, if you want to spend another hope,
Yeah.
that'll give you an additional +2.
4. So 18 with fear, +4, so 22.
That
It
hits.
4 damage.
Okay. Go ahead and mark a stress as you whip your tongue out and kind of like sticks to his like bearded chin for a minute before like suctioning his face back, but he looks mostly unfazed.
I'm gonna.
you didn't hear me. I'm the captain now.
I'm gonna immediately, as soon
Yeah,
as
that's why we're attacking you.
Blossom attacks, I'm gonna reel back and try to attack again.
Okay.
I get a benefit if an ally attacks the same target. So
Okay.
pull my head back and attack the same spot and try to crush through.
Oh god.
13, 14.
14 hits.
I add a d8 to the damage because I'm attacking the same target as an ally who acted immediately before me.
Damn. Okay.
8.
That is exactly major damage. Go ahead and mark a stress. He marks 2 hit
Oh.
points.
Shit. Okay, I'm marking 2 stress then because I'm going to use that hobbling strike to make him temporarily vulnerable.
Okay. You tear a chunk out from his leg, and he kind of stumbles before turning and looking at you, and he goes, "Now you're making me angry." And I'm going to spend a fear, and he's going to make an attack on you. That's a 3.
No,
Excellent.
not yet.
Now I need everybody to make an agility reaction roll.
So 15 with fear.
Fear
That's a
succeeds.
lot of fear.
15 hope.
Hope succeeds.
That's a 9 with fear.
Fear, 9 fails.
Here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
I would like to use that prayer die that I have
Can
to
you-
give myself 4 hope,
Okay.
because I want to use hope to re-roll my hope die. But I need to spend 2 hope to do that, and I only have 1 hope. So I wanted to burn that to give myself enough hope to spend that.
Can you exchange that for hope?
Yeah. So it says you can use a spence die value to reduce incoming damage, add to a roll's result after the roll is made, or gain hope equal to the result.
Damn, okay.
Wow.
So
Okay,
I
so you spend that to get 4 hope, and then spend 2 hope to do what?
to re-roll my hope die on that.
Okay,
That's
and you
my
can-
feline instincts. When I
Right.
make an agility roll, I can spend 2 hope to re-roll my hope die.
Okay, hell yeah.
14 with fear.
14 succeeds.
Oh,
You all manage to catch yourselves as the ship suddenly lurches. There's a creaking of metal on metal, the ship seeming to like buckle beneath you almost, as you hear the splashing of waves as the ship shifts physically in its space as something runs into it beneath the water.
What the hell?
Fish, you fall on your side and are also vulnerable in this moment.
Ah, shit.
Sticky pads.
As a reminder, when you gain the vulnerable condition, you're in a difficult position within the fiction. This might mean you're knocked over, scrambling to keep your balance, caught off guard, magically enfeebled, etc. While you're vulnerable, all rolls targeting you have advantage. In order to clear a condition, you can make an action roll with a difficulty determined by me to clear it. So you can try and stand up if you would like. But first, I'm going to spend a fear. I'm going to spend 2 fear. With the first one, that bruiser who you've knocked over a bit is going to swipe out at you now that you're also vulnerable.
We're just on the floor.
Let me double check
Slap
something.
fight.
Okay, yeah. Advantage for me is just D&D style advantage.
Oh, that's neat.
That's a natural 20
Whoa, great.
Ooh.
for 20 points of damage. You actually fall from the ship lurching onto your side just next to this bruiser, and he just already has a fist up in the air from where he kind of like lost his balance, looks down and just cracks you right in the head.
Ow.
For my second fear.
For my second trick.
Rippling waves from the rain that is falling shift, and there's a moment where the sea seems to bulge, and the ship lurches once again, and this time just kind of shifts to the side as you see a massive head begins to emerge. First, you see a large yellow eye that opens and almost seems to glow before 2 more, and then 2 more that are even smaller beneath that, as this massive, dangling, tentacled head lifts from the waves on a long neck that stretches deep, deep into the Wanderrest.
Oh my god.
And I need all of you to make a presence roll.
Oh.
Difficulty of 12.
Am I bothered by these guys?
I'll say you have advantage.
Oh.
You also have advantage on this map
Oh. Brr.
because
So close.
as all of you look deep into the
13.
seemingly endless, vacuous, yellow, glowing eyes that almost seem to swirl with fluid inside of them, and begin to kind of like lose yourselves for a moment, except for the Clawful Good, who's just like, wow!
I'm too dumb.
Can I spend a hope to use Fish Whisperer for this?
It's Deep Jenny yourself.
You can't use it on a reaction roll. So yes,
Hell yeah.
you just gotta spend a hope.
Okay, so that's 10, 11, 12, 13, minus 1, 12.
12 just succeeds.
You have to call out using an experience before you roll, though, right?
Correct.
All right. Well, that's a 13 with fear.
13 succeeds.
So close.
Oh, I don't
11.
get fear on a reaction.
Oh.
11. Hope.
11 hope. Wait, do I? Hang on.
Reaction rolls work similarly to action rolls,
not.
except they don't generate hope, fear, or additional GM.
Oh, so I guess that's
Additionally, other characters can't help you on a reaction roll.
True. I think I did that incorrectly earlier, but it's fine.
yeah.
Brad, okay, so 12, 13,
11.
11 fails,
I had
and you had advantage.
I succeeded.
Excellent. Go ahead and take a token and place it on your character sheet, Josh. And I need you to roll your fear die. And don't roll a 1.
2.
Excellent.
You're playing
Did it.
games over here.
Leave that
Did
token
exactly that.
on your sheet. You do not go mad in this moment.
How funny would that be?
Just instantly, like, ah!
So like that's fucked up what's happening over there and everything, but I still want to attack those two guys. Can I do that? Like
Yeah,
the,
for sure.
The guy that they're fighting, and then
It's like,
and then the horde also. I
Yeah.
want to
Wait,
attack.
is anybody screaming out what this is? Is there not just like a cry of like, Leviathan, or just something like...
If you would like to do that, sure.
Well, I guess that's what Blossom's doing then.
So I'm gonna do that spirit weapon thing again, where I fling my gloves off and
Mhm.
hit that guy, and then I guess just like swipe at the horde with it also.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. The bruiser that they're fighting, that called himself the captain,
Gotcha.
and then the horde of people attacking me.
Mhm.
Grit. Double eights.
Damn. She.
21 damage.
Hot damn. Yeah, I think both gauntlets come off and fly through the air. One of them just takes out 3 throats from the remaining raiders that are harrying you. And how do you take out the big tattooed man?
The gauntlet with, like the hand form or whatever,
Mhm.
like grabs him by the scruff of the neck and throws him into the Leviathan's mouth.
Yeah, which you see the Leviathan like rears back as he comes up, moves faster than you would anticipate something this large could do. Almost like shoots forward like a snake coming out to bite somebody from where it's reared up, but you see the tentacles pull back and this massive beak shoots out and just takes only the top half.
Incredible.
Excellent.
So I lose a stress and gain a hope also, right?
yeah.
Yes, yes. The remaining dragon man, Draconis, sees the Leviathan come up out of the water, and sees you destroy the rest of these pirates and toss that one up into the sky, who's then eaten. And he takes a big cutlass that he's had at his side, drops it, and lays down on the ground and puts his hands over his head and surrenders. However,
Do we have to fight that thing? I say out loud.
Fish,
Uh-huh.
make me a presence roll with advantage. This is going to be a difficulty of 15.
Okay, I'm gonna burn a token. Am I allowed to do anything to mayhaps get Fish Whisper again? 'Cause I was
If you
gonna
have hope
grab,
to spend.
I was gonna grab like a barrel of like pickled fish or something that's here, and be like, "Here, girl. Here, girl. You want it?"
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
So +2 to this on top of your
18.
18 is great. With fear or hope.
Oh,
Nice.
shit. Oh man, I went to the spider place. Never mind, it was with fear.
Go ahead and mark your hope as you hold up the barrel of fish and toss it in a similar manner as the man that was just thrown. This time you see as a tentacle whips out and grabs the barrel, and it kind of like lifts its head up and crushes the barrel, opening its beak and just kind of like taking in the fish before bringing those 6 yellow eyes down. And it actually like cranes over the ship and looks across everyone on board. And you see as a couple of tentacles whip out and just like grab a few of the bodies of the crewmates who had fallen. The guy who just dropped his sword picks him up and then slinks back into the waves. And the sea gently bobs for a moment as you all find yourselves standing on the now much bloodier ship of what was formerly Goldbrine's crew. And that's where we're going to end this session of Goldbrine's Grave. Woo!
That was something.
That was a lot of fun.
Hell yeah. It's the Chaos Hour.
Yo.
First game of of Daggerheart from Darrington Press.
Whoop, whoop.
What do you guys think?
I thought it was a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
I like it a lot.
I think it'll take a little bit to get into stride, but I think that it's. I don't know. I really, really like how narratively inclined it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really, really like the combat.
Yes.
Yeah.